My twin sister hated that I married rich, so I told her why. Growing up, Mia and I were inseparable. Same face, same laugh, same dreams of escaping our small town in Ohio. Our parents worked double shifts at the packaging plant just to keep the lights on. We shared a bedroom until we were 16, but somewhere around junior year, we split. I wanted engineering. She wanted Instagram. While I was pulling all-nighters in AP Calculus, Mia was building a following posting outfit of the day content. By graduation, she had 50,000 followers and a sponsorship deal with some skincare brand. I had a full ride to Purdue and a suitcase full of thrift store clothes. My parents didn't know what to think. Mia was already making $800 a month from brand deals. I was going into debt for a degree that might not pay off for years. Why would you torture yourself for 4 years when I'm already earning? Mia asked the night before I left. I didn't have a good answer. I just knew I wanted something stable, something that couldn't disappear when an algorithm changed. 4 years later, I graduated with a degree in chemical engineering and got hired at a pharmaceutical company. Starting salary, $78,000. Not influencer money, but it came with health insurance and a 401k match. Mia's following had grown to 200,000 by then, but the brand deals dried up. Instagram changed their algorithm. Her engagement dropped 60% overnight. She was making less than when she started, still living in our parents' basement. At 26, I met David at a conference. He was a VP at a biotech firm, 10 years older, divorced, no kids. We talked for 3 hours about enzyme inhibitors and ended up at a wine bar until midnight. 2 years later, he proposed. His net worth? Our wedding cost more than my parents' house and cars combined. Mia came. She smiled for photos, but I saw her face when she walked into the restored mansion we'd rented. When she saw the imported floral arrangements, when she realized my dress cost $14,000 and her entire outfit came from Target. A week later, she posted a story. Some people marry for love. Some people marry for money. Guess which one my twin did? I let it go. She was hurting, but it didn't stop. When David and I bought our house, Mia called it obscene. When we announced our pregnancy, she said I was bringing a child into privilege they didn't earn. When I posted photos from our baby moon in the Maldives, she commented, "Must be nice to vacation while some of us actually work." I still let it go. Then came Thanksgiving. Mia showed up with her boyfriend Kyle. Nice guy, but between jobs. During dinner, she announced they were engaged. No ring yet. "We're keeping it simple," she said, staring at me. "We don't need a fancy wedding to prove our love is real." After dessert, she cornered me in the kitchen. "You know what your problem is?" she said, arms crossed. "You think you're better than me because you married some rich guy." I kept rinsing dishes. "I don't think that. You parade around in your designer clothes, your luxury SUV, your perfect life. You forget we're the same. Same parents, same face, same everything. The only difference is you got lucky." I turned off the faucet, set down the dish. "Lucky?" I said quietly. "Mia, I spent 4 years in a lab while you were posting selfies. I worked 60-hour weeks while you waited for sponsorship emails that never came. I built a career while you chased followers." She opened her mouth, but I wasn't finished. "You want to know why I married rich? Because successful men aren't looking for someone whose only skill is applying filters. They want a partner, an equal, someone who built something real on their own." Her face went pale. "David didn't marry me because I'm pretty. He married me because I can hold a conversation about clinical trials and patent law. Because I have my own income, my own ambition, my own identity separate from him. That's what driven men want. Not a girl who peaked at 50,000 followers 6 years ago." She called me heartless, said I'd changed. I told her the truth hadn't changed. She just never wanted to hear it. She left before pie was served. That was 8 months ago. She still hasn't spoken to me. Last week, I saw her post that she'd enrolled in community college, business degree, starting in January. I didn't comment, didn't like it. Sometimes the hardest truths are the ones that finally make people grow.